Hello everyone. In this video we want to talk about what tasks do systems perform to meet the need of the cells. As you know, all unicellular organisms they can perform all function necessary for life from only this cell they have. This cell, the only cell they have, they can perform all life processes. Like what life processes? Like getting nutrients, get rid of waste, to reproduce, also to grow. All of these are life processes. So from one cell, they can perform all of these things. Okay, what about multicellular organism or for the complex organisms, let's say? For multicellular organisms, they have specialized cells, also specialized tissues, specialized organs and organ systems that perform specific function. Okay, yeah, for example, we have like red blood cells. Red blood cells, their function to carry oxygen to the cells. Okay, so these cells are specialized. Tissues, for example, we have muscle tissue, we have organ, for example, we have kidney, we have lungs, we have brain, and organ systems, we have the digestive system, the skeletal system, the muscular system. Okay, that perform specific functions, specialized cells, tissue, organs and organ systems that perform a specific function. Here, why each one of them they have a specific function. These systems or these body systems, we said we have many organ system, right? These systems work together to perform actions needed by the cell to function properly. For example, for the bone cells or skin cells, each cell in the organism, it needs what? It needs to receive nutrients, exchange carbon dioxide and oxygen, and have waste product taken away. All of these things, these needed thing by the cells, they are performed from the organ system, right? Okay, so also you have for multicellular organisms face different challenges. Multicellular organisms have different cell types that can work together in a group to perform specific function. So a group of cells that work together form tissue. You remember this one? Like for example muscle tissue. A group of tissues that work together form organ. For example, the muscle tissue, the nerve tissue, and the epithelial tissue. These are making what they are making. For example, the stomach. You remember? So, uh, so organs or groups of organs they are work together to form this system. So systems work with other systems. So the systems, the body organ systems inside our body. For example, the cardiovascular system and the respiratory system, the digestive system. All of them they are work together to perform what? To perform a function. To do all to make sure they work together and okay, so they can make the function for the body to stay alive to perform. Okay, so here if you look, for example, the digestive system, respiratory system, excretory system interact with the circulatory system to maintain healthy cells. All of them, all of these organ systems, they are working together to provide the cells what they need and what they want to get rid of. Okay, so to keep what healthy cells, because if you have healthy cells, that means you have healthy tissues and healthy organ and healthy organ system. So all of them they are complementary to each other. Okay. Also, you have to know some plants have a vascular system that transport water and the nutrients to and from cells throughout the plant. What are the things they are making the vascular system? The vascular system is made up from the xylem and the phloem. The xylem that carries water and minerals from the roots or from the side roots to the leaves, and leaves when they make photosynthesis and make the nutrients, so the phloem will carry these nutrients from the leaves to the other part of the plant. Okay, so here as you see, the organ system, they are working together, okay, in the multicellular organism. Now we want to talk about different organ systems and how these different organ systems in the human body, okay, they are working together to perform a specific, to perform the function, to make the life processes. Without if these organ systems are not working together, they will not make or perform the life processes, okay, they are needed by the body to keep the healthy cells or to keep the organisms alive, okay. Let's think about how the different organ systems in a human body are working together to keep healthy cells at the end. Let's talk about the digestive system, also the respiratory system, circulatory system, and excretory system, how they are working together, all of them, how they are working together. First, the cells, they need a nutrient, right? So, from where the cells can get the nutrients? For sure, we have, as a human beings, we have the digestive system. What is the function of the digestive system? The digestive system breaks down food mechanically and chemically. So, in the animals, what happened? The digestive system work with what? With the circulatory system. You know, one part of the digestive system, which is the small intestine. The small intestine, it has the villi that increase the surface area, and it has a lot of what? Blood vessels, capillaries actually. Okay, so the nutrients will be absorbed in the small intestine and go through the bloodstream. Then the bloodstream will send these nutrients, okay, to cells throughout the body. Okay, what about the cells? What do they need also? The cells, they need oxygen. The respiratory system is responsible to what? To make the breathing and provide the body with the oxygen. Okay, so the oxygen is taken by the respiratory system. As you know, when you inhale, the gas will pass from your nose to your pharynx and larynx, and then it will go to the bronchi. After that, it will go to what? To the alveoli, okay, in the lungs. So these alveoli will make gas exchange, provide the blood, and each alveoli is each air sac is surrounded by blood vessel. Okay, the blood vessels are from the circulatory system. So the alveoli, they will provide the blood with oxygen and take from the blood the carbon dioxide. Okay, so here when the blood takes the oxygen, it will send this oxygen where? To the body cells, right? uh, let's continue here talking about the cells. They need to get rid from what? From waste. uh, Here you have to know the skin, lungs, and digestive system and the kidneys all have processes for removing waste products from the body. Very important to know this point. Skin, lungs, the digestive system, and the kidneys, okay, all have processes for removing waste product from the body. For example, sweat evaporates from the skin. Solid waste and some water move out as part of the digestive system, right? Carbon اللي هو undigested food, I mean. Carbon dioxide and some water are breathed out, okay, through the respiratory system. So, in a human, the largest amount of excess water and waste product from the cell carried by the blood to the kidneys. Okay, so waste are removed from the body by the skin, lungs, digestive system, and kidneys. Okay, in the kidneys, the waste filtered out of the blood. Very important to know. The kidneys like filter the blood. Okay, through a complex series of tubules in the kidneys and leave the body as urine. Got it now? How these organ systems are working together to keep like healthy cell at the end. Uh, it's very important to go to page 47 and look at each organ system and the structure for each part. Here, as you see in your book, page 47, I'll show it to you. I'll show you these figures. always you have to put it in your mind, the structure is related to the function. Okay, so if you look at the small intestine, we said is the place where the food is absorbed and sent through the nutrients are absorbed and go through the bloodstream to the body. If you look at the small intestine, it has like a finger-like structure. These are called villi. Okay, they are filled with blood vessels. These blood vessels are related to which, linked with which organ system? The cardiovascular system, right? Okay, so because of these villi, they will increase the surface area, so the amount of the absorbed nutrient will be more, and the amount will be sent through the bloodstream. Also, we have mentioned the function, the structure of alveoli, how they look like, how they are millions of alveoli to increase the surface area. Also, they have very thin wall. They are surrounded by blood vessels, capillaries, to exchange carbon dioxide and gas and oxygen. Also, if you look at the kidneys here, removing waste, the excretory system, you're talking about the lungs, you're talking about, you're talking about skin, lungs, and digestive system, also kidneys. Also, you have to know the kidney, it can filter the blood from the waste, okay? And the structure of the kidney, it has a lot of tubules, okay? The structure of the kidney help it to filter the blood and remove the waste as urine. If you still have a question about this, you can send me your question. I want you to think about question 19 and question 18. Question 18 on page 46, question 19 on page 47. Okay, and study hard for these body structures or body systems. Okay, if you and don't forget to study the figures in the book. Thank you for listening.